General Bondi, glad you finally made it here after hiding for 4 months from this committee. I understand
I thought
you're
you were
hiding from us.
Chairman?
You're one of the worst attorney generals in our history and an instrument of Donald Trump's lawless authoritarian agenda. And I'm glad the American people are seeing who you are, how you act, and the lack of good values. You weaponize the Department of Justice to target immigrants, working families, and anyone that Trump deems an enemy of the state, all to protect real powerful criminals, including in your administration. My Democratic colleagues have focused on your cover-up of the Epstein files and your passion for protecting pedophiles and child traffickers. That alone is grounds for impeachment. But there's so much more to your corrupt tenure as Attorney General.
Us, another man, Donald Trump, who is all over the Epstein files, like former Prince. Here's the video. Like former Prince Andrew, Donald Trump attended various parties with Jeffrey Epstein. I want to know, were there any underage girls at that party or at any party that Trump attended with Jeffrey Epstein?
This is so ridiculous, and that they are trying to deflect from all the great things Donald Trump has done. There is no evidence that Donald Trump has committed a crime. Everyone knows that. This has been the most transparent presidency. He's the one that asked that those files.
I reclaim my time. I got your answer. You said there's no evidence.
Trump asked
Chairman, please stop the clock.
Stop the clock. The legislation. This is
time. Time belongs to the gentleman from California.
Okay. I'm going to put up another document from a witness who called the FBI's National Threat Operations Center, because I believe you just lied under oath. There is ample evidence in the Epstein file.
Don't you ever accuse me of a crime.
I believe you just lied under oath, and this is all on videotape. You said there's no evidence of a crime. I'm showing you, here is a witness statement who called into the FBI's Threat Operations Center. He drove Donald Trump around in a limo. He overheard what Donald Trump said to Jeffrey on his cell phone. He was so angry, he was going to stop the limo and hurt Donald Trump. And he met a girl who said she was raped by Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. She later had her head blown off, and officers at the scene said that could not have been suicide. No one at the Department of Justice interviewed this witness. You need to interview this witness immediately. Epstein should rot in hell, so should the men who patronized his operation. And as we say here today, there are over 1,000 sex trafficking victims, and you have not held a single man accountable. Shame on you. If you had any decency, you would resign right after this hearing concludes.
Did you notice at the beginning, after he asked her the question, she took that quick little pause?
This is so ridiculous.
To give it dramatic effect. And then she had like a little grin. Am I the only one that noticed the little grin? It's like she was putting on a performance piece. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. How dare you accuse me of, how dare you, how dare you? Then proceeds to lie. Then get caught up in a lie. Ma'am, you are the Attorney General. What information do you not have? You know these people intimately. You just blatantly lied in his face, in their face, and in my face. You want me to believe that you had no clue, that you don't see the files, you don't get the tips and the information before anybody else, or you're not working aside none of these people intimately. For some reason, I look at this hearing here and it feels all performative, all theatrical. It's like you hear him talk. It sounds like he's serious, but then it's like, do I really believe that he's angry? Or is this shit scripted? I don't know what to believe is real anymore. Because I'm like, logically, I'm looking at it like, all right, finally, this shit is coming out. Cool. Everybody's getting this. But then another part of me is like, is this really happening? Are they really going after the criminals? Are they really trying to satisfy the citizens of the country by holding these motherfuckers accountable? Or is this all just theatrical bullshit? Really, I want them all locked up. Every single one of them that participated in any of this shit. But is any of this real? And I really mean that, because after you done watch so much TV and so many movies, and you see all of these clips and different brilliant minds on social media break these things down way more articulate than I ever could, and they pull up all of these different documents that substantiates their claims, whether or not you agree or disagree to disprove it. They make you really look at all of this shit like it's just television. Then I'm looking at her and listening to her talk and him talk and the other guy talk. And it's like, I want to believe that they really are angry and upset. And then another part of me is like, man, they just doing this shit just for the people, just for the algorithm, just to shut folks up or to give them something to talk about while they do other things that are absolutely harming us, like legitimately. They have no real intentions on bringing no justice here. I could be wrong, though. I could. But the fact that she just that whole little thing that she just did there was bull. You could tell she know what the fuck is going on. Absolutely no. 1000%. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the people there are just as guilty as she is. But maybe I'm reading more into it than I really should be. What do y'all think? Is she being exposed? Are we about to finally see Trump get his? This nigga's been named in the shit over 1,000 times. Fuck you mean you don't know? There's no evidence. I don't know, man. Y'all talk to me. Tell me what y'all think about this developing story.